Okay, kinfolk, this is part of my Booming or Bussin' series. We got some spare ribs today. I seen Smokin and Grillin with AB do it with some bright-skinned young fella. He had some slabs of barbecue ribs and they put some mustard on it for the binder. I've been seeing a lot of barbecue places buying with mustard, so I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna let you know if I think it's booming or busting. But I had a little twist on it. I can't just put no regular yellow mustard on some ribs, so I had to put the honey Dijon. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Smell good though. I never done this. I usually let my ribs marinate without the eye. Smell quite delicious, kinda. I guess this is just to keep the seasoning on it. I ain't asked no questions in the comments. What that dude name? If I find out the dude's name that he was cooking with, I'll put him in the video. Cause I seen he used to cook with his wife too. Then we got some Gilmore's rib rub. I'm lying. It's some seasoning I made up and I put in a little old taco seasoning bottle. But it's my rib rub. I'm finna sell it in stores soon. Ooh, hold on. That look like a little too much. Finna see. Let me just slide that on. Smell good though. I ain't gonna lie to you now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I'm doing something. Messing up something, that would've looked nice, man. He said generously. I heard him say it. He said, Gilmore. I said, what? He said, put it on there generously. I said, okay. One thing ain't gonna be though is season. Now I done brought them out to Gilmore's Grill. They say cook it for 4 hours. So we're gonna let them smoke for 4 hours. I got some honey mesquite. Hope that make the rib taste good, cause hey, I gotta eat this and I wanna enjoy my food. So 4 hours, come back and check them out. And then I'm gonna wrap them with some butcher paper. Cook them an additional hour. See y'all soon. While the ribs are cooking, this is just Lex's baked macaroni and cheese. I think she called it Southern macaroni and cheese. If she don't, charge it to my head, not my heart again. But it's baked and it's delicious. We got the water boiling, well, about to boil for the noodles. Then we got some chicken base. Put that in there for the noodles. Add a little flavor that you'll savor. You hear me? Now I'm gonna mix 3 beaten eggs with 3/4 cups of sour cream while them noodles boiling. And just for color, I'm gonna add just a little bit of, a couple of shots of paprika. That's more than a couple, but that's what we're doing. And what I'm gonna do now, put a stick of butter in there. I think I should have cut it up. I done already drained the noodles, as you can see, because there ain't no water in it. And I'm gonna stir this until it melts all the way through. Now I'm gonna add about a ½ teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt, or just regular salt, but I'm fancy with it. I'm also gonna add a sprinkle, a couple of shots of black pepper. Now we got the salt, pepper, chicken seasoning. She tasted it, but I don't think I'm going to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add the medium chunks, about a half a cup of medium chunks of medium cheddar cheese. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and add the cheese that's in the bowl. I shredded it up earlier, or grated it. Is it shredded or grated? Anyway, I got some mild cheddar and some Gouda. Go ahead and put all that up in there. Yeah. This is gonna be cheese. My tummy gonna tore up. Yeah, and I put all the cheese in there. I'm scared now though, but anyway, it's a lot of cheese, man. Now that I mix the cheese, I'm adding the sour cream and egg mixture. But I most definitely ain't tasting it not till it cooked. And y'all gonna have to excuse my camera activity. My tripod broke, and the other two I don't have pieces for. So Faith is filming. She doing alright. Now we got that cheddar cheese. They call it cheddar cheese. She ain't say cheddar cheese soup, but I'm pretty sure it'll do. My mama used to put cheddar cheese soup in her macaroni. So that's what I'm doing. If my mama doing it, I'm doing it. You ever got whooped by a can before? Okay. And I'm gonna stir it all through there. And I cook my noodles al dente, just like she said. But one of the final steps is adding 1 cup of whole milk. She said more or less, it's getting thick. Like the club on a Saturday. If I went to the club. Now I'm going to put this in this little dish I got. And it might not be big enough. Almost cut.
Isn't there more cheese to put in?
Yeah, on top. Now I got some jack cheese, and I'm gonna spread it over top. That's what she said now. That's what she said. It's a mess, but we getting there. You hear me? Your mama. And Faith was the one that said, put all the noodles in this pot. Faith said, so if it don't turn out right, blame her.
You don't want to get that?
Then I'm finna put the top on it. And I'm gonna let it bake for 30 minutes. Time has passed. And AB say when they flop it like that, they about done. It be about 3 hours. I'm gonna let them sit a little longer. Then I'm gonna sprinkle a little parsley on top, and then put it back in the oven for another 30 minutes, uncovered. If that's what she said do, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to, but I'm gonna do what she say do. But as you can see, it's about to bust out the pan. This is the finished product. I'm gonna let it sit. Don't stir it. AB and his homeboy wrapped them in butcher paper. Let's see how they turn out. with another mukbang. Truck bang challenge. Come get you some. Bussin', 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 bussin'. Let's get it. Bussin', bussin', bussin'. We got the trusted Coke Zero. You know what I'm talking about? Bussin', 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 bussin'. Say what up, KINFOK. Bussin', bussin'. It is what it is. You hear me? Hey, me. What up with you? Yo, we got the Bogus or Bussin' series today, part of it. We got Just Lex's macaroni and cheese and Smokin and Grillin with AB and his homeboy. I forget, is it Nearly? I don't know. I'll try and find the video and put it in the description. But ain't no, I mean, everything he do bussin'. I done cooked a couple of stuff. I done cooked a couple of things on the channel before from AB. So I just wanted some ribs. And he's just who I picked. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never cooked this macaroni and cheese before. We finna see if it's bussin' or bogus. So we can go ahead and say AB bussin'. I'm pretty sure of it. I ain't gonna lie, I cheated. I had a little piece. Faith had the macaroni and cheese, and she said it was quite delicious. She gave it an 8.5 out of 10. I ain't looking for that. I'm looking for 10s. Where's my time in this video? I'm eating. I want a 10. So we finna see. Might be a little too much. Anyway, we finna see. We got some baked beans that I cooked. They bussin', cause I cooked them. And we got some French style green beans and some cornbread with a little bit of honey drizzled in it. And we got some Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. I ain't had time to make my own, you hear me? But one day. Hey, KINFOK, we finna say grace and we finna get it in. Come get you some. Amen. Amen again. Got that wooden fork. I'm all over the place. Got that wooden fork. So I mean, you might have a little bit. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this macaroni. I know it's cheesy. Good Lord, it been sitting out here. It may have got a little cold, but it is what it is. Still gonna be good. Old Bessie gonna heat stuff up through this cutting board. First bite. Get some on there. I can't see nothing. Good Lord. First bite. Oh, so nice. Okay. Okay, it's bussin'. I give it that. It's bussin'. I give it a 9 out of 10. Cause in big old chunks, I did just like she did. In big old chunks, cheddar. It's too much for me. But if she like that, that's her. It's bussin' now. It's bussin'. I'm gonna cook it again. I pull up to a family reunion or Christmas dinner with this and say I cooked it, minus the big chunks of cheddar cheese. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, baby, KINFOK. All day and day. I ain't gonna lie. I felt like I was kind of struggling with it. But it is what it is. Got these ribs from Publix, 2 for 1. It started shrinking when I cooked them. You see the smoke ring? You see it. Huh? AB, I ain't tripping, man. I know it's busting, dog. I don't want no smoke. I just want to cook some ribs. Busting all day. Until you light-skinned homeboy. I ain't mean nothing by it. I just don't remember his name. Sliding down my throat. Quite nice. It's the gristle. I thought I could chew it and swallow it. And Gristle said, nah, I need to run in that type of party. Good though. I gotta get my vegetables in. They cooked in with a smoked turkey ring. Let me clear some stuff up. Past video, y'all said I was gonna do some healthy cooking. Y'all said I said I was gonna do some healthy cooking. I don't remember saying that. I said I ain't gonna eat as much. Like all that stuff piled up on my plate, I'm not gonna eat like that. Like this stuff piled up on my plate right now, but I promise I ain't gonna eat all of it. If anything, I'm gonna eat all these green beans. I'm not gonna eat all that macaroni. I'm not gonna eat all that baked bean. Y'all say, you say you're gonna cook healthy. If I did, that was a slip and trip of my tongue. You hear me? I got some Coke Zero. Ain't got no calories in it. It's all types of calories on this plate. I'm sorry if you misconstrued what I said. Or if I said it, I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. That's a piece of gristle that I can chew and swallow. I'm pretty sure that ain't good for me, but whatever. Bussin'. I think I want to take a nap after this, but I'm gonna go to the track with Faith. She said she wanna go run. She on the cross country team. I guess she's trying to stay in shape. Okay. I ain't running, but I ain't staying here. I'm gonna run my mouth some gun. It's bussin'. Macaroni and cheese bussin'. AB, you was just a time filler. I know you it's bussin', KINFOK. I don't know what I was thinking about. I just want to cook some rib. And I seen some other people with the mustard on the rib, and that's okay. I knew it was gonna be buzzing. I used the honey Dijon though. Different. I guess I'm gonna answer right quick. Like that cornbread just looking at me like, what about me? What about you? I answered y'all, say, where you been, Gilmore? Where you been? And I thought I answered it. I got so many videos that been done that hadn't been out. And like, it been so long ago, like, did I do it? Did I explain it? I think I explained one that ain't gonna never see the light of day. So, I'm gonna tell y'all for the first time and the last time. I'm just playing. 2023, my appendix ruptured. I think. Or 2020, it been so long ago. October, I know what date it was. That was October, my appendix ruptured. I didn't know that. I just had a pain right here, and I was cold all the time. I walk around for a whole month. I went to one of the face school functions, after school, like a dinner, like a cross-country dinner, afterwards, after season, awards banquet, and I spent the night with them because I was too cold to drive home. My mom was like, you can sleep on the car? I said, yeah, thank you. I was like, it's so cold in your house. It's so cold in your house. And she's like, boy, it's burning up in here. I said, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. She said, yes, it is. I said, no, it ain't now. So she brought a space heater and put it next to me. And I was cold. And I slept there, took some ibuprofen. I thought I was coming down or something. I got up. The next morning, just, well, said bye to them and just left. And they invited me over to Thanksgiving. I cooked the brisket, and I pretty much missed the whole meal because I had went a month from October to Thanksgiving Thursday, and I still had an appendix rupture in me. I ain't know, I'm all tough and bad. I ain't going to no doctor. God said, you better. I'm just trying to tell you. Faith without works is dead, Negro. I said, okay. Thanksgiving, I went, cooked the brisket. They said it was good. I bet it's different because I was like, man, I have did that for sure. They said it was good. It was cold. I was still freezing. I said, man, it's cold in your house. Everybody else looking at me and said, David, you okay? You sure you okay? I said, yeah, I'm good. Left. Month walked by. I'm still walking around with in a busted. Well, it ain't even no appendix now. It's just like an organ that used to be there because it done disintegrated based on what I'm about to tell you. December 23rd, Faye mama called me and said, hey, boy, you ain't to see about that yet? I said, no, I ain't gonna see about nothing. I'm a G. G gonna stand for gone in a minute. Gone. That's what it's gonna stand for. It ain't gonna stand for gangster. So I said, but I'm gonna go. It took me all day. No, like a week before that, I went to the clinic. That didn't sound right. I went to immediate care. And they told me I just had a viral infection. And they gave me some antibiotics. That fool tried to damn near kill me. Misdiagnosed me and stuff. But then I went to the first one and they said they didn't have the machine there to do the x-rays. I said, I feel like I'm in the hood. Anyway, so I got some antibiotics and I left. And maybe come to think about it, maybe that is what saved my life. Because at least I had some antibiotics in me. But we went by December 23rd. Faith mama called me and said, you feeling any better? I said, not really. She said, well, you need to go to the hospital. I said, yo, I'm going to go. It took me forever. And then like that night, I fell asleep. And I woke up and it was dark. I said, oh, no. And I started feeling real bad. And I got in the truck. And I drove myself to the emergency room. I don't even remember getting dressed, but I did get dressed because I had some clothes. Anyway, I went in there. I said, hey, lady, I don't feel good. I got a pain in my side. And I feel real woozy. I feel like I'm about to be the big D. And she said, well, come back here. And they took my blood pressure. It was like 40/20. and they yoked me back onto a room. About 3 or 4 doctors and nurses came in there and was strapping me on stuff and taking blood and everything. And he says, you okay? They kept checking on me like, they figured like when they came in there that one last time, I was gonna be gone. Gone? Oh no. But God said, I ain't ready to put up with you yet, boy. You stay there and there just a few moments longer, okay? I said, okay. And then the doctor came and said my appendix ruptured. I said, oh, okay, what we gonna do? And she said, I don't call no name. I don't call no name like I want to, but she said, oh, we aren't even gonna do an incision. We're gonna punch you through your abdomen, a little tube that's gonna show it, and we just gonna pull it out that way. I said, okay, thank you. So, long story short, I woke up after surgery. I have flashbacks. I woke up after surgery and I had a catheter in me. Just take me, Lord. If you have to put a catheter in me from here on out, just take me. I'm ready. Cause that was a bad thing. And then I was like, oh, my stomach hurt. I said, oh, that little tube must have hurt a lot. And the woman said, well, it was much worse than we thought it was. So we had to open you up. So I said, huh? She said, let me check your womb. I said, womb? Huh? Did you say womb? I ain't pregnant. I'm just tripping. So she lifted me down and I was cut from like right below my esophagus all the way down to the bottom of my stomach. I say, this ain't no little puncture. Huh? I want to curse, but YouTube guidelines, I'm trying to watch them. This ain't a little puncture. This like some kind of butcher shop stuff. This some butcher shop stuff right here. You trying to get some pork chops out of me or something? This is like a C-section. I ain't pregnant. This is a C-section right here. She's like, yeah. And I did get lightheaded. I got lightheaded. She said, yeah. the appendix was pretty much gone. It wasn't nothing but skin where the appendix used to be. She said, "You've been walking around for," she said, "When you start hurting?" I said, "October." She said, "Oh my God." So, and then they put me on antibiotics for 7 days. I had to go straight antibiotics in my system, 5, 7, whatever. And I smelled antibiotics for like 2 months later after that. I said, "Okay, Doc." She said, "You gonna be in here for 5 days?" It was Christmas by this time. So Faith came and stayed with me for Christmas. And her mama was there for a little bit, but her mama was like, "Look at nigga, I done put up with you for enough. I'm finna go." And wedding vows was gone when we got divorced through sickness and health. I'll catch you when you're on your health, cause this sickness stuff, this ain't for me. That's what she said. She said going out the door with a little baby, I said, okay, it's all good, but Faith was there every step of the way. And I'll never forget that. Yeah, so I'm chilling, trying to get rested and everything. And the nurse asked Faith to step out for a second. She said, "Hey." I said, "Huh?" She said, "I'm here to take the catheter out." I said, "Okay, I'll let you know when I start going to sleep and you can take it out then." What dope I'm finna be on, cause you not taking that out of me with me awoke. You're not gonna do it. She said, "Well, we just want to see if you can urinate on your own." I said, "I'm pretty sure I can with this catheter in me. I'm gonna just release my bladder right now and let it go in this bag, cause you are not finna do this." She told me, "Sir." I said, okay. She said, "On the count of 3. I said, "Hold on now. How fast you gonna count?" I'm gonna count slowly. I'm gonna count 1. And this is a true story. I'm talking to this nurse like I'm finna fight her. I said, "How long you gonna count? Like how slow? How fast? What we doing?" She said, "I'm counting." She said, 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna pull out. And you just brace yourself. I said, "Okay." I said, okay. She said, "You ready?" I said, "No, but let's do it anyway." She said, 1, yoke. "Oh, you son. Oh." I said, "Why you do that? Why you do that? You ain't had to do that. You ain't had to do that now. Come on now." I said, "For as long as I live, I don't never want another one of them in me. Just let me go. Let me go." It let me pee on everything, cause yeah, and my kidneys started shutting down. I was finna be out of there. But they work now. Everything is fine. Everything is groovy. I'm good. I'm copacetic. And I first time I used the restroom, I almost fainted because it wasn't that nice. We just say that. We just say that it wasn't good. It was bad. It was brown. Whatever. And it was creamy. Shut up, boy. Woo. It's a little too graphic. But. So I was like, let me chill with these mukbangs. But she was like, you can go back to doing whatever you do. Because now that's out. And now all the infection and you're not septic anymore. I say, okay. And I tried for a little comeback. But I was like, no, get back. Because I ain't ready. So I've been exercising more. I started fasting. I started eating like 4 days out of the week. I just eat vegetables. For a whole year, I ate nothing but, I didn't eat meat. And my body ain't like that. My body was like, "Bruh, you want me to turn on you again?" I said, "No." He said, "You better put some protein in me quick in animal form." I said, "Okay." Because my toes started hurting. My ankles started swelling. I said, "No, this ain't it." So I ate meat and all that went away. I don't know. Exercised a little more. Got a little more muscle. You know, just a little. Ting, just a little bit. Just a little bit, and I feel a little better. I'm in the best shape I have been in, not in my life, but I'm in the best shape I've been in for a minute. So it's just a little wake up call. Yeah, like I said, I ain't gonna eat all this. Most of the video are gonna be cooking. Some of them, if I want to do video, to get out of the way to touch base with y'all, add the food with y'all, it's gonna be some truck man. Oh yeah, it's gonna be some truck man, but ain't nothing. I don't know what. It's gonna be healthy. I don't know how many salads you think you gonna see me eating. Anyway, let me finish. It's cold now, but it was okay. But I'm back. That's where I've been. 10 months ago, 11 months ago, I tried to do a video. Or 12, I don't know. It's been a minute. And I cringe every time I look at them because I was half doing it. They call it half-assed. I was half-assing it. So, I just did it on my phone, handle set up. I got some play, but not like the play I want. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that memorable. I ate a breakfast one, but yeah, man, I got that itch again, and I'm gonna scratch it. I got that itch and I'm gonna scratch it. You hear me? And that's where I be. I don't know what video this is. This video number like 8, 7, 6, 5. Cause it's some videos that's just old and I got a job and I went to doing the job thing. See if I can do both. A new job, not a job. I ain't had 2 new jobs since then. But this is it. It's my last push, man. But hey, I'm full. I ain't eating no more. I just did that Bogus of Bussin series. Just Lexi, Bussin, macaroni and cheese. I'm gonna see if I can put the link to that video in the description. I'm gonna see, kinfolk. I ain't gonna promise you nothing. It's a long video, all the cooking and stuff and explaining, but for those of you who are still here, I appreciate you. Because you care. You care about where I've been. I'm just spitting bullets out my mouth. Can I say that? Can I say the B word? Because I'm trying to be real careful now, because I don't want no problems. I'm just telling you. Ribs busting. Green bean kind of good too. The baked bean is gone. There's some over here in the corner, but hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's the best thing on the plate. I ain't gonna lie to you. I go to the corner, let me get that right there. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate the love. And I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe, stay blessed. Stay kinfolk. Bussin'.